The streets were nearly empty as thunder echoed across the city. Marcus, a hard-working black single father, held the tiny hand of his 7-year-old daughter, Ava. Their clothes were soaked from the rain, and Ava shivered as she looked up at her father. "Dad, are we almost there?" she asked softly. Marcus smiled, hiding his exhaustion. "Just a few more steps, sweetheart. We'll be warm very soon." Ahead of them stood the city's most luxurious hotel, glowing with golden lights. The building looked like a palace. Little did everyone inside know. The man walking toward the entrance wasn't just another guest. He was the owner. Marcus pushed open the glass doors. The warm air inside instantly surrounded them. Guests laughed in the lobby while soft piano music played in the background. Marcus walked confidently to the reception desk. "Good evening," he said politely. "I'd like to check into one of our executive suites." The receptionist looked at Marcus, then at his wet clothes, and finally at Ava. Her smile disappeared. "I'm sorry," she said coldly. "We don't have any rooms available." Marcus glanced around. Several guests were checking in. "I can see people are still getting rooms." The receptionist crossed her arms. "I said we're full." Marcus remained calm. "Could you please check again?" She leaned closer and whispered. "I don't think this hotel is the right place for people like you." The words hit Marcus like a punch. Ava squeezed her father's hand. "Dad, did we do something wrong?" Marcus knelt beside her. "No, sweetheart. We did nothing wrong." The receptionist called security. "Escort them outside." 2 guards approached. One of them laughed. "If you can't afford the room, there's a cheaper motel a few blocks away." Several guests pulled out their phones and started recording. Some looked uncomfortable. Others simply watched in silence. Marcus didn't argue. He simply stood there, holding his daughter's hand. Marcus slowly reached into his pocket. Instead of arguing, he took out his phone. He dialed one number. "Hello," he said calmly. "This is Marcus. I'm standing in the lobby. I think we have a serious problem." Then he ended the call. The receptionist rolled her eyes. "You think calling someone will change anything?" Marcus smiled. "It will." Exactly 5 minutes later. Black luxury SUVs pulled up outside the hotel. Everyone turned toward the entrance. The general manager rushed inside, followed by several executives. He looked around the lobby. Then he saw Marcus. His face turned pale. The general manager hurried over. "Mr. Marcus." He extended both hands. "I'm so sorry, sir." The receptionist froze. The security guard stared in disbelief. The manager turned toward the staff. "Do you have any idea who this man is?" Silence. He took a deep breath. "This is Marcus Williams. The founder. The CEO. And the owner of this hotel." The entire lobby fell silent. Guests couldn't believe what they had just heard. The receptionist dropped the room keys from her hands. Marcus looked around the room. "I never announce my visits. I come without warning because I want to see how every guest is treated." He looked directly at the receptionist. "Tonight, you didn't reject the owner. You rejected a father. You rejected a little girl. And worst of all, you rejected human dignity." The lobby remained completely silent. Several guests lowered their heads. Marcus turned to the general manager. "I built this hotel to welcome people. Not to judge them." The manager nodded. "Effective immediately. The receptionist is terminated. The 2 security guards are terminated." Everyone stood speechless. Marcus wasn't angry. He wasn't shouting. He simply believed actions have consequences. Marcus knelt beside Ava. She smiled. So, can we finally go to our room? Marcus laughed softly. Yes, princess. But first. He turned toward the employees. I want every member of this hotel to attend customer respect training tomorrow morning. No guest should ever feel the way my daughter felt tonight. The employees nodded quietly. Some even had tears in their eyes. The next morning, Marcus gathered the entire hotel staff. He didn't talk about business. He talked about kindness. He talked about respect. He reminded everyone that wealth cannot be judged by clothing, skin color, or appearance. A luxury hotel isn't defined by marble floors or expensive furniture, Marcus said. It's defined by how it treats the people who walk through its doors. The employees applauded. Many promised to do better. From that day forward, every employee remembered one simple rule. Treat every guest with respect. Because you never know who they are. Or what battles they are fighting. And most importantly, every human being deserves dignity.